a little bit better. Put some light on. Let's go. All right, man. Let's get to it, man. Intro time. Let's go.
That sound like a platinum smoke.
All right.
Smoking on a fatty while I'm getting to the I'm so pretty. All these niggas hate, they hate cause I keep it 100 while you pussy niggas fake. You fake. I'm so pretty. I'm pretty. All these hoes love me. They love me. Smoking on a fatty while I'm getting to the money. That money. I'm so pretty. I'm pretty. All these niggas it's your boy Baby cause I keep it 100 while you pussy niggas fake. Fake. I'm so pretty. I'm pretty. I'm pretty as I can be. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm loving what I see. I say mirror, mirror, anybody more sexier than me? He replied, nigga, you know that the best is what you see. Watch me slide on them hoes, cause it's all in my jeans. Got some bands for them hoes and they all in my jeans. I'm the freshest motherfucker that you ever did. See this right, your bitch on my dick, trying hard to get my seat to say, I'm so pretty. I'm pretty. All these hoes love, they love me. Smoking on a fatty while I'm getting to the money. That money. I'm so pretty. I'm pretty. All these niggas hate, they hate cause I keep it 100 while you pussy niggas fake. You fake. I'm so pretty. I'm pretty. All these hoes love me. They love me. Smoking on a fatty while I'm getting to the money. That money. I'm so pretty. I'm pretty. All these niggas hate. They hate cause I keep it 100 while you pussy niggas fake. Baby, I'm so pretty. All these girls love me. I'm getting my dick sucked while smoking reefer and counting money. Ain't no faking, no front. I hate when niggas be stunned. If I say that I mean it, talk that I live it, believe I ain't like my gun. Let's go. I'm so pretty. I'm prettier than my bitch. I hate when a woman get jealous of me. Please boost your confidence. I'm turned up in this bitch, and ain't no turning down. Got a ball for my people, do it all for my people, cause I wear that fucking crown. It's crazy. I'm so pretty. All these hoes love me. They love me. Smoking on a fatty while I'm getting to the money. That money. I'm so pretty. I'm pretty. All these niggas hate. They hate cause I keep it 100 while you pussy niggas fake. You fake. I'm so pretty. I'm pretty. All these hoes love me. They love me. Smoking on a fatty while I'm getting to the money. That money. I'm so pretty. I'm pretty. All these niggas hate. They hate cause I keep it 100 while you pussy niggas fake it. Fake it. Let's go. Let's go. Friday, east side, turn up. Let's go. I'm pretty. I'm pretty. I'm pretty. Let's go.
Bayday. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's get to this shit, man. Let me play my hold on, let me turn my
That sound like a
I'm
platinum
smoke.
smoke.
Damn right. Let's go. Let me turn my TikTok on. Let's go. Hold on, we got to get this TikTok thing rolling, strolling. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Give me a second. Give me a second. I get this shit. Get this TikTok going. All right, we lit, man. Let's go.
Power off.
Oh, that motherfucker won't go live, boy. Man, come on, wait. I don't know, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. We talking about it tonight, man. Being thick ain't it, man. Cause boy, I was finna hold on, hold on. A lot of women think being thick is all it's about. Let me tell y'all something. Being thick ain't it. Being thick ain't what it's all about, man. Hold on. Let me try that damn. Let me try this again. Hold up. Hold on, YouTube. Give me a second. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let me turn it that way. All right, let's go. TikTok, we lit. YouTube, we lit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm talking about this shit tonight, man. Cause being thick ain't it. Salute to everybody who's tuned in on my YouTube, man. Being thick ain't it, man. Let me say this. As men, especially as black men give and have given too much grace and too much space for our women to be living like they're living. We've given too much grace to our women. Let me say this shit. We're giving way too much grace to our women, man. You know, and it's okay. First and foremost, I'm not gonna body shame or all that bull crap y'all like to say. This ain't one of those. This ain't that. But I gotta put y'all on something, man. We gotta talk about this shit. Hold on, y'all. Damn, TikTok. Trying to do this stupid TikTok shit, and I can't even get my together, man. Hold up. There we go. So now let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. It's too many of us that, especially black men. Let me say this. It's too many black men who have given too many overweight women too much grace. Tonight's the night where it stops. I want to say this. I just have to speak. I got to speak about it. It don't matter. I can't change how you feel. I can't change nothing. I can't change your weight. I can't change nothing. But what I can do is make y'all aware of how real men feel. See, now, we always loved our women. Black men love our women unconditionally. Black men love our women no matter if our woman's obese. Black men love our women no matter what. We loved her when she was slim. We loved her when she was big. We love our women regardless. And I got to keep saying that. Black men love our women regardless. But we've loved y'all and we've catered to y'all to the point where a lot of our women, a lot of black women especially, and it's not just a black thing, but I'm going to speak about my people because I'm a black man who primarily dates black women, so I got to speak about this. We've allowed our women so much grace that our women feel like they can come to us any way they want to now. We've allowed our women so much grace and so much leniency to where they feel like they don't have to have any standards for us. Most black women, and I love my black women. This is not hate. This is not body shaming. This is not disrespect. This is to promote and show and push our women into getting into a better situation. Because I'm gonna show the black women how and why that y'all are at the bottom of the totem pole as far as the dating pool right now. You might be the top one that everybody wants to interact with, but as far as marriages goes, we're at the bottom. As far as long-term relationships go, black people are at the bottom. I can't sit around and beat around the bush and act like we're good when we're not. We're not good right now. The black family structure used to be the most powerful. What's up? What's up, cuz? the black family structure used to be the most powerful family structure on the planet. But since we've given so much leniency and so much grace to our women, we've allowed the black family structure to basically almost be obsolete. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie about this shit. It's normal and natural for some black women to be voluptuous and full figured. Let me keep it real. It's normal and it's natural for most black women, or a lot, let me say most. It's normal for some black women to have full figured bodies. That's normal. That's cool. That's normal. That's okay. Right? I'm not downing the black woman with a full figured body, because there's some teenage young girls who can't help it. They got full top and full bottom. They can't help it. They're full figured. Now, this is not a downplay towards the full figured black woman or the full figured woman, because that's a beautiful thing. The woman's figure is the most beautiful thing on this planet. But let me show y'all, and let me bring a lot of our women back to reality with the standard. We didn't have standards for y'all for so long. We didn't have standards for our women for so long. We basically had to take y'all as you were for so long. You know, you could go back. I'm not going to go all the way back to slavery days. We're going to go back to like the early 90s. If y'all ain't, some of y'all aren't old enough, that's fine. We're going to get a history lesson in. Back in the early 90s, it was not common to see a full-figured, thick, voluptuous black woman. Even woman in general. It was not common to see a full-figured woman in the early 90s. It wasn't common. It was not something that you just go outside and see. Most women in the early 90s were fit and they were thin. Most women in the early 90s were fit and thin. They were not full figured. So, for one, these new bodies that women are having is a new thing. It's only the last 10 years old. It's not that new. It's not that these full figure bodies is not as common now. It's more common now than it's always been. And that's because food. It's because the diet. It's because a lot of our women have adopted that figure of body, and they think that that's the most beautiful thing and attractive thing. And I'm gonna say this: a woman's body is the most attractive thing on this planet, in my opinion. But let me say this: if a woman doesn't maintain her body and she just allows her body to go whatever direction it's going based on the food she's eating and the lifestyle she's living, if she does not properly maintain herself, when she becomes older, it's gonna bring her hella life problems and hella health issues. See, a lot of men don't think about the future, because a lot of men don't care about the future, because you're only worried about the current time that you're trying to have with this woman. Most men are just trying to use the woman for what they want from her. And sadly but truly, a lot of our women have given up on a lot of their life skills that they used to possess, and nowadays they focus more on attraction and things like that. See, when a long time ago, women were focused on what they could provide to a family, what they could provide to the man, what they brought to the table, essentially. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't like those term of words, but a long time ago, a lot of women were focused on what they could bring to the family structure. They were not worried about being the apple in everybody's eye. You know, about a couple generations ago, 20 years ago, most women weren't focused on being fully attractive and sexy and all that shit. They were not. They were worried about their productivity and their skills that they had. But right now, and I don't know if it's been done systematically. I don't care if it's been done systematically, because individually, It's up to you to do best what's best for yourself. You know, a lot of y'all women and people claim to be independent and all this shit, but you can't even independently keep your body healthy. What what kind of lifestyle are you portraying when you claim to be sovereign, independent, good, healthy? You could think for yourself, you can make your own money, you could do for yourself, but you can't even eat the proper foods to maintain it. It doesn't make sense. And see, when it comes to black people, it goes back to our culture. A lot of black people adopted a culture that is not good for us. A lot of black people adopted a lifestyle and a diet and a way of living and thinking that is nowhere near good for us. A lot of our people have adopted a meat eating life. They've adopted I'm not talking shit about black people either. But what I'm trying to make y'all understand is a lot of our women have went away from the things that kept them true to themselves. Like, if you have a woman who's caring about the conditions of her family, she's caring about the way her family eats, she cares about what she's putting in her body, she cares about her body, she cares about her husband, she cares. If you have a caring wife or a caring mother or a caring woman in your life, she's not going to just put anything on the children's plate. She's not just going to put anything on the children's back. She's not just going to do anything for the children or for the family. She's not going to put anything in her mouth. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Like I said, a lot of these negative ways that we've adopted of living are just irresponsible lifestyles, man. Because yes, a full-figure woman is beautiful, right? But let me explain something to y'all. If any women out here, you're thick right now, say for the younger women, right? Say for a young lady in her 20s. She's in her 20s and she didn't have kids yet, but she's in her 20s and she wants to have children and she wants to have a family. Say for a woman like that, right? A woman like that who hasn't had children yet, wants a family, if she's in that thick, if she's in that bracket to where she's a little bit bigger than fit, more voluptuous than fit, you know, that comfortable, that marshmallow feel, if a woman's stuck in that bracket, when she has babies, guaranteed each child gives you a woman 30 pounds, at least 30 pounds. So if a woman has children and she's thick, that thickness will turn into a little bit of fat. And if each child a woman has is average of 30 pounds to her body. So if a woman has 2 kids, that's going to put an extra 60 pounds, average extra 60 pounds on her after the baby. If she has 3 kids, that's going to put an extra 90 pounds on her after the baby, which is normal. That's natural. I'm not downing how women's bodies do after they carry babies, because it's a beautiful thing. Even a woman becomes more voluptuous when she has babies. That's a beautiful thing. But if she doesn't have a good slate, a clean slate to build on, if there's already excess on her plate, on her slate, when she has the babies, she's going to be fat. She's going to be fat. And fat, I don't care how we like to make our women feel comfortable. I don't care how much you try to make your woman happy. I don't care if you lie to your woman. Fat is not good for nobody. Because if your body has excess of fat, that means you're putting a bunch of food in your body that your body can't digest. So the body does something naturally to cope with things that it can't digest. It'll put fat cells around to encapsulate the thing that it can't digest. So if a person has a bunch of fat and a bunch of big belly, big legs, big all that, they have a bunch of foreign objects in their body that their body can't get rid of because it's not a real thing that they're putting in their body. So they're putting waste in their body, and that is causing their body to build excess fat cells to hold on to the waste because their body can't process it. Facts. Facts. That weight isn't permanent, shameless. If you, I'm talking about after. I'm talking about the average birth, the average weight that a woman gains after the child is the average of 30 pounds. And yes, that does go off. And especially if the woman is living naturally and she breastfeeds the baby. If a woman breastfeeds the baby as she's supposed to, because a woman's breast naturally engorge and become full of the milk that is needed for the child to live. So if a woman naturally breastfeeds, then she loses most of that baby fat that she picked on for the baby anyway. Because if you know anything about fat, fat is fuel that the body needs. Fat can be used as fuel. So like for somebody who has a little bit of excess fat, maybe like 10% fat or however much excess fat, when you don't eat and your body's in need of calories or nutrition, it can break that fat down. You get what I'm saying? So fat does have its place in a fat does have a good place in life. Fat is needed in certain instances, but fat is not supposed you're not supposed to be excessively fat. A woman is not supposed to be the same body weight as an average man. And nowadays we got women that as men or more heavy than men. And the reason why is because, first off, women are eating way more than they're supposed to eat. Nowadays, men are eating way more than us as a people are eating way more than we're supposed to eat. So, say you're a woman, right, a mother, and you cooking for your family. If you're cooking for your family and you're making everybody's plate should not be the same size. Each person's plate should be the size that their body needs. See, I'm such a great parent that I give the exact portion that people need. I don't overfeed or underfeed. I make sure that I give them the proper portion on their plate, and I make sure that there's some leftovers in the pan just in case they eat more than their portion and if they want more. That's how you're supposed to do it. And because if you put too much on a child's plate or too much on a man or a woman's plate, anybody, it gives them the mentality that they're supposed to consume that much food. And everybody's body is not needing the same amount of food. You got me, which is a big baby. I'm a 200 some pound man. I weigh like 200 pounds, right? I'm 6'4". I'm a 6'4", I'm 6'4" tall, and I weigh 200 pounds, but I'm very lean, very fit, very, very lean. You know what I'm saying? I'm very lean. I don't have a bunch of excess body fat and shit like that. So with a man like me, I don't need as much food as somebody who's bigger than me might need. I don't need that because my body, I only consume what my body needs to burn the energy that it needs to continue. You feel me? I don't put food in my body to make me go, ugh. I don't eat until I go, ugh, that was good. I don't eat for that. I don't keep putting food in my mouth until I can't eat no more. I don't eat all you can eat buffets. I don't overindulge. I don't overstuff because I don't want more than my body needs. And see, as a man who works full time, who needs energy, I'm telling you that I don't need to eat all day long. I'm telling you, I don't eat all day long. So if my woman is eating all day long, there's a fucking problem with that. And see, that's the thing. A lot of y'all have been led into a world of lies to where you think you're supposed to eat 3 meals a day. You think you're supposed to eat 3 meals plus snacks. You think you're supposed to have a meat on every plate. You think you're supposed to have two meats on every plate. You think you don't need vegetables, but once a month, once a week. They have tricked you into a lifestyle that is destroying you. It's destroyed us. And that's the thing, like I was saying with women and dinner plates. You see nowadays a lot of women will eat the same amount as her husband, and she will essentially go toe for toe on her plate with her husband. That's the worst thing you could do, woman. Women, the worst thing you could do is eat the same amount as your husband. Matter of fact, you're not even supposed to be eating the same things as your husband like that. Unless it's something, see, unless you're a health conscious wife and you're making your husband some healthy foods, some real good healthy food, you're not supposed to be eating what he eats. You're not. Shameless V said, the more we overeat, it stretches the stomach, so more capacity is needed to fill it. Exactly. Overeating even occasionally is terrible. Exactly. Exactly. But see, black women, you can't tell a black woman that. They trying to have a seafood boiled crab leg all you can eat buffet. And they think it's sexy to shove a bunch of food in their body so they can get thick. I've had women say, I'm going to eat a bunch of cornbread so I can get thick for my husband. And what we don't want is a fat wife. There's a fine line, a thin line between fat and thick. Because I'm going to be honest, thick is not even a real thing. Thick is some buzzword that we came up with like gaslighting. Thick is like a word like gaslighting that people came up to make their big wives feel better. Straight up. Thick is something that a fat person could call themselves so they won't have to call themselves overweight or fat. Straight up. Let's just call it how it is. Thick is a buzzword that fat people use to make themselves feel better about being overweight. And see, I know you weren't raised to have the right diet and discipline and shit like that. You were raised on all that slave food, the fried chicken, the cornbread, and all this extra fat, greasy foods that are bad for your body and clog your arteries and make you thick and fat. I know you were raised like that, but just because you were raised wrong doesn't make it right. Men don't want fat women. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're a big woman, a man will entertain you. He will have sex with you. He will deal with you, but he's not going to take you seriously. Because if you can't take yourself seriously enough to eat the healthy foods, if you can't take yourself seriously enough to stay away from the refrigerator, a man is not going to take you serious. And I'm just keeping it real. A good man like me, who's healthy, who got his mind together, who got his life together, working on my finances. A good man like me understands that a real man like me understands that we've been living a lie and we've been lying to our women. And we've had to lie to our women for just to make them feel comfortable so we can keep getting sex. And I'm gonna tell y'all, as a man who don't have to lie no more, it's okay for a woman to be a little bit voluptuous, but it's not okay for a woman to get out of shape. It's not okay. It's not sexy for a woman to have a bigger gut or the same size gut as her butt. That's not sexy, man. See, the thing about you see, Seamus V, if you like fried chicken, that's cool. I just made some fried chicken for my kids the other day. But guess what? We don't eat that shit very often, and I don't fry a lot of foods for them very often. Because if you know anything about science and you know anything about life, what is the only thing that clogs up drain pipes in the food industry and housing, plumbing, anywhere? What clogs up Pipes. What clogs up pipes? What clogs up pipes is grease. It don't matter what you put down, hot water, it don't matter. Grease will clog up your pipes. And I got 2 air fryers, but I don't trust air fryers either, because air fryer, that's some microwave bull crap. Everything, all this man-made shit is some bull crap, man. It's like a step away from a microwave. You know what I mean? I use air fryers. I got air fryer, yes. But all this man-made shit they giving us is leading us far away from being healthy. Really, man, men need, everybody need skillets and pots and pans. You don't need microwave. You don't need dishwashers. We need to get back to fucking work. You know, us as people have become too lazy, man. And it's so sad. Like, I know black women that won't go to the gym because they don't want to lose their butt. It's sad. I know black women that will not go to the gym because they don't want to lose their butts. I know black women that think their butt is like a god. And the reason why they feel like that, let me talk to y'all about this shit, man. The reason why women value butt so much is because sucker ass simp men have boosted the ego of the booty owner. Like, men have championed butts and shit so much, we made women realize that it's valuable. Men have lusted over big butts for so long that it's making more women want to have big butts. So men being suckers, being simps, are making women want to have big, voluptuous butts. And it's to the point where you got slim women, fit women, healthy women who want to look like the fat, unhealthy, voluptuous woman. It's to that point now. It's to the point where you got healthy, fit women, slim, healthy, what you're supposed to be women are trying to look like the unhealthy women. So we got the blind leading the blind, man. You got women out here paying thousands of dollars for BBLs, Brazilian butt lifts, aka a surgery, so they can look more voluptuous. And let me tell y'all what the voluptuous look is. Voluptuous woman means she's lazy. Because, like I said, some women are built like stack houses. They built like brick houses. They ain't got no, it's like pow, 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 like an hourglass. But the average woman who has that voluptuous, thick look, you know, a little pudge to her gut and big old butt and all that, that's a lazy look, man. That's not nothing that should be championed. That's not nothing that should be celebrated. A lazy look, an unhealthy body is an unhealthy body. I don't care how people want to break it down and make it say and make it sound. If a woman's unhealthy, she's unhealthy. If a man's unhealthy, he's fucking unhealthy. And if you were any real about life, you would want to be healthy, because you would understand that motherfuckers die early because they live unhealthy lives. So if somebody's living a lifestyle that they smoke, like me, I smoke all the time and all this and that, I'm shortening my life by doing this shit. So you have to be real with your partner that, hey, babe, hey, I know you've been, you know, you're trying to get your butt and all this and that, but baby, you're getting fat. You got to tell your woman sometimes, hey, baby, you're getting a little bit out of weight. You're getting a little bit out of shape, overweight. You got to do that shit sometimes. And see, most men will never tell their women the truth, because most men are subservient to their women. And I won't even call those men. Most males out here in America are subservient to their women. You know what I'm saying? Most males out here are subservient to their women, and that's not good. So if you know your girl's getting big, if you know she's getting out of shape, if you know she's getting unsightly, a little bit like, busting out the seams, man, tell her about herself, man. Start bringing food, fruits and vegetables in the house. Start taking her on diet. Start taking her out on walking trips. Start motivating her. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've been a healthy man living with a thick woman before. I've done this shit too. I'm gonna tell y'all some true shit. I've been a man who's been living with women. I've lived with a few women or a couple women, and I've been a man who was with a thin woman when she was fit and thick. I mean, fit and healthy, a healthy body weight. And I remember when I was in a relationship with her, we was healthy. We was at a point in life where we didn't have a car, so we was riding the bus. We was walking, riding the bus. Like we wasn't walking places like, but public transportation. You know how that shit goes. Big cities got good public transportation. You could function without a car in certain cities. So where I'm from, we didn't have a car for a couple months, so we was riding city bus and shit like that. And my ex, she lost some weight. She got healthy, nice healthy body weight. She was looking good and she was healthy because she was walking. She was moving around walking. She wasn't skinny, scrawny, or nothing like that, but she was fit. And when her family saw her, they was like, "Hey, girl, what's wrong with you? Why you slimming up? Are you sick? What's wrong with you? Bet they not feeding you? What's wrong? He not taking care of you?" Just because she got healthy and fit, her family shamed her for being fit and said, "Girl, are you sick? What's wrong with you? He not feeding you. He not taking care of you." Because our culture as black people is so fucked up that we feel like we're supposed to be fat and overweight. And that's nowhere near. Black women are not supposed to be fat and overweight at all. Not at all. Black people just eat the wrong shit and adopted the wrong culture. A lot of black people are still living off the slave culture. You have the ones like me who don't eat fruits and vegetables, plant-based diets. And you got the educated people, black people who understand life, but you got a lot of black people who are not educated about things of food and things like that, so they just eat old tradition food and it breaks their bodies down and they end up getting cancer and all these different ailments because they're following old broken traditions. Just because you're born a certain skin color does not mean you have to live under the perpetuated culture that skin color has. Just because I'm black does not mean I have to eat the things that average black people eat. And I don't eat what average white people. I don't eat this. Now I eat a well balanced diet. I don't want to be nothing but what I am, but I eat a well, healthy, balanced diet. And a lot of people say, "I don't know how you could do that." Like today for lunch, I had fries and a side salad. I shook some fries on the side salad, Chick-fil-A fries, shook them on that side salad, and ate that bitch with no dressing. The warm fries with the salad is delicious. I love it. And people looking at me like, "What the hell?" But guess what? That's all I need. That's what your body needs. Some phytonutrition, some plants, some photosynthesis. You need light energy. You need nutrition. You need minerals. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people run around, "I need protein," so they're eating bodies. Eating dead carcasses all day. Eating dead flesh. Bodies on bodies. The average person's eating 2-3 bodies of an animal per day. You eat 2 chicken breasts, 2 chicken legs, 2 chicken wings, a chicken back, and then you know what I'm saying, and some beef, and some pork. Like, come on, man. The average person will have a chicken sandwich with cheese on it and bacon on it. I cook for a living. Motherfuckers will get a 3 animal sandwich It'll be a chicken breast sandwich with cheese, which comes from a cow, and the pork bacon, which comes from a pig. So they will have a sandwich with 3 different types of animal on it: chicken, beef, and uh pig. Not to mention the nasty sauces with the babies and human byproducts in it and shit like that. Not don't even mention the sauces. And then don't even mention all the nasty drink that they're gonna wash it down with the natural flavors and the sauce and the babies and all. Don't even mention the drink and the sauce. Just the chicken sandwich with cheese and bacon alone is a 3 animal sandwich. We have become so fucking sick in this world. We want 3 animals on the plate. That's sickness. That is a sickness. That is to want to eat dead flesh is a sickness. That's a parasitic mind. And somebody who's living like that, they are parasitic, very parasitic. Their body is parasitic. Because the body, let me talk to y'all. The intestines can't break down meat like you think they can. Parasites break meat down. Do you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? The human intestine's not designed to break down meat like that, but the parasites break meats down. Parasites eat protein and flesh and shit like that and break it down. That's not for you to consume all the time. You could consume meat when you special occasions, when you got some meat, you hunted, you gathered some meat, but you're not supposed to eat that every day. Your body's not even designed to ingest it all day, every day. This is how I'm gonna prove that. If you eat a steak dinner, the average 7-ounce steak or 6-ounce, the average 6-ounce steak takes 1 week to break down. Of course, vegan. I don't do vegan. Vegan is bad. Vegan's unhealthy. Is an unhealthy practice. Just like a raw food is an unhealthy practice. Because you do need some animal products. You do need bee pollen. You do need bees. You do need honey. There are a lot of things that a lot of people with the super strict diets, I don't adhere to all that shit. A lot of people just, like to feel special by saying that, but that vegan shit, I know a lot of vegans that's not a healthy thing. Stinking breath, stinking boo-boo. It's not a good thing, man. You do you if you're vegan, but just like you eat meat if you eat meat. I'm just being real. And yes, parasites are definitely in fruits and vegetables, but there's way less parasite you will have to worry about dealing with eating fruits and vegetables. Yes, parasites are on and in some fruits and vegetables, but the parasites in vegetables and fruits will be way less than the candida worms and all the shit that's in porks and all this shit. Man, you ain't got to worry about none of that when you eating a fucking piece of apple or a plum. Or only thing you got to worry about is a worm that got in it and laid some larvae so they larvae could grow. That's about all you would worry about. So you just got to wash your shit real good and inspect it, make sure there ain't no holes and all that. It's way different. You know what I mean? It's way different. Give me that, man. Get out of here. You just messed up my camera. Bro, I got to set up, bro. Get out of here, man. Come in here messing up. But yeah, man. I've been living the lifestyle I lived for a long time. You could take your probiotics and stuff like that, drink your kombuchas and shit like that, and as a vegetarian, you fine. It's that once you start eating to the meat, man, all the meats are fake anyway now. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta wake up. The meats are fake anyway now, man. They got lab-grown meat burgers, man. So that's another main problem with our women. Our women are eating like men, And our women don't understand that the foods that they're eating are not even designed for women to eat. Women are not supposed to be eating buffalo anymore. Like, bro, women are not supposed to be eating cow anymore. You do you. You do you, but not supposed to be eating no goddamn cow as a woman, bro. You want to look like a cow? Do you want to? You are what you eat. So do you want to be a cow? Do you want to be a goat? Do you want to be a chicken brain? Do you want to be a chicken head? That's where that term chicken head come from. You know what I mean? You don't want to be a chicken head. You'd rather be a sweet peach. You'd rather be a Georgia peach than a chicken head. You'd rather eat a damn Georgia peach and be the equivalent of a Georgia peach than a pickle head. I mean, than a damn, what's the name? Chicken head. How many women are out here just living a real healthy lifestyle? Not many. There are some, yes, there are, and God bless them. The ones who are jogging, the ones who are running, the ones who are exercising, eating right, not drinking sodas and stuff. Man, thank God I had a real mother as a woman, a real woman as a mother, right? Look, my mother didn't give us soda and stuff when we was little. We drank fruit juices and things like that and water and shit like that. We wasn't drinking no soda. If we did drink a soda when we was little, because I thank God for my mother. If we did drink a soda when we were little, it was a Sprite or a 7 Up. But nowadays, that shit got natural flavors in it. So you can't, I haven't had a Sprite since 2011. I haven't tasted Sprite since 2011. Because that shit got natural flavors in it. If you know, you know. Women are never going to lose the weight because they're eating all these foods with natural flavors in it. They're cannibalizing. You can't lose the weight if you're eating that food. You can't. You can't lose the weight if you're eating natural flavors. You can't lose the weight. Your body can't digest that shit. So it just gives you that fat cells, or it comes out your pores. Skinny people put it out their pores, and fat people store it in fat cells. But your body can't do nothing with it. When you put natural flavors and things like that in your body can't do nothing with it. If you're, I smelled it. I smell it coming out of people every day. I could smell it coming out of people every day. The people who eat a bunch of natural flavors, especially when they're skinny, I could smell it pouring out of them. It's disgusting. It's like this sweet, medicine-y metal smell. It's disgusting. And people don't know what it is because my people perish due to lack of knowledge. My people perish due to lack of knowledge. That's why I just be like, I just be blown away a lot of times because it's like I don't understand how people don't understand it. You feel me? You got women out here who are big and fat and they're not comfortable being fat, but they're not gonna stop eating. And they got another homegirl who's championing that shit and hyping her up because they want to hype each other up and do all that dumb shit. They want to keep that shit going instead of nipping it in the bud. Instead of telling your homegirl, hey, baby, you slipping. If you want a real husband, if you want a man, you need to go ahead and lose that weight, baby. I'm telling you. Let's go in the gym together. Instead of going to the club together with your girl, go to the gym with your girl. That ain't your girl if y'all just going to chase men around. That ain't your girl, man. Just chasing men around and shit. And gossiping and shit. That's not your friend. Your friend supposed to tell you about yourself. Your friend supposed to keep you in perspective. Your friend supposed to keep you in check. Your friend supposed to level set you and make you say, hey, bro, you slipping. You need to catch yourself, bro. Hey, don't do that. How you was talking to your son, how you was talking to your old lady. Don't talk to them like that, man. Come on, man. Tighten up. That's how you supposed to check your friend. Even if he wants to fight, even if whatever, it don't matter. Check him. You out to eat with your homegirl and she's big, don't let her order too much. Say, hey, baby, hey, save some money. Even if you gotta be polite about it. Baby girl, don't stop spending all your money up in here. What you mean? Girl, you just ordered 3 things. You good? Talk to her. But you don't love her. You champion that shit. But when you have to go bury them in the grave, you don't got nothing to say then, because it's too late. Stop waiting until it's too late to say something caring about your people. Because being thick ain't it. Being thick ain't it, because thick will turn to fat. And fat turns to obese. And obese turns to morbid obese. And morbid obese turns to early death. So if you love your woman, stop feeding her and stop goddamn championing her because she got a big booty. Big thighs, overweight, chunky thighs and shit. Cottage cheese. I call that cottage cheese. If your wife got cottage cheese, let's break that down. Let's go to the gym. Let's hit the Stairmaster. I'm going to buy a motherfucking Stairmaster. I'm going to buy a Stairmaster. Ain't no way if you love somebody, you're supposed to let them get big and out of shape. And men don't like an out of shape woman. We just deal with y'all because we love you unconditionally. Women talk about that love shit. He don't love me, he don't love me. No, y'all don't love yourselves and y'all don't love us. Because we unconditionally love you whether you get busted and disgusted or not. We unconditionally love you after you have the baby. We unconditionally love you even if we cheating. It don't matter. We unconditionally love you. Nigga ain't trying to get rid of you. He just wants something else because you're getting out of... Let me talk to y'all women about sex and overweight. Let me talk to the thick women about sex. Come on. As a man who's been with plenty thick women, and I can handle thick women. I love thick women. Yes, it's beautiful. It looks good. Yes, it's nice to have something to hold on to. Yes. But after 5, 10 years and 20 years and 30 years, that becomes health issues. So you need to check the fat while you first get the fat. You need to check the fat while it's in its early thick stages before that thick turns to biscuit. And when that biscuit pops, when you unroll the biscuit, see, you don't want your woman to be like a roll of biscuits when you taking her clothes off, aka unrolling the biscuit thing, and it ungoes so much it goes poof. You don't want that. And I know she don't want that either. Nobody wants to be built like a tube of biscuits. To where when you wearing your garter belt, where you wearing your waist trainer, you snatch. But if you don't, your ass is poof like a tube of biscuits. Yes, and yes, I love women. I don't give a fuck. I've been with fat women. I've been with skinny women. I've been with fit women, healthy women. I've been with a million women. But this is not what I'm saying. I'm telling you, we don't want an unhealthy biscuit roll. We don't. I don't. A real man don't. A simp, a sucker who has no morals, no standards, no values for himself, he don't care if you goddamn fat. He don't care. He don't care if you go out of hand. He don't care if you're disrespectful. He don't care if you talk shit. But a real man is not having that. A real man cares if you're respectful. A real man cares if you talk shit. A real man cares if you get out of shape, because guess what? Now I got to take care of your pre-diabetic ass. Now I got to take care of you because you're sick all the time, because you're not living right, not eating right. We don't have time for fucking health issues and stuff because you want to keep shoving Debbie snacks down your throat. We don't have time because you want to put ranch dressing on everything. We don't have time because you want to put mayonnaise and ranch and ketchup on everything. Nobody got time for that shit. Just because you don't understand vinegar-based foods, and just because you don't go pepper sauces and vinegar-based sauces and vinaigrettes and shit. You don't know nothing about healthy type of sauces and seasonings. That ain't our fault. We don't want that shit, man. And that's another thing. Women, when you're eating shit like mayonnaise and uh ranch dressing and Miracle Whip and egg yolks and all these high cholesterol, greasy foods, that ain't doing nothing but making your coochie nasty and your body inside's nasty. That's all that's doing. I could tell y'all some stories, but I'm not. I'm not gonna disrespect women, but I'm telling you, it's not good for that unhealthy, super cheesy, super what's good? It's not that super cheesy, unhealthy, high ranchy and creamy diet. Boy, if you eating that ranchy cream, keep that shit. Coochie got ranch dressing in it. Hell no. I don't know ranch dressing coochie. Hell no. I don't want no mush mouth, mayonnaise mouth. Hell no. Hell no. I'm talking about women. I'm talking about thick ain't it. Being thick ain't it. For so long we've catered and buttered into women because we love y'all unconditionally. And we allowed y'all to get fat, we allowed y'all to get big, we allowed y'all to get thick. There was no man in your life to stop you from or save you from eating the food you were eating, and now you're in a place where it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Women glorify butts because it seems like the butt is all they got for men. It's not good. And women want us to glorify and deify the butt, but the butt is attached to the body. I done had some booty before that was perfect, but it was nasty and stinking. So when I'm hitting it, it's like, oh God, I couldn't even enjoy it because it was not healthy. So it ain't about a booty. That ain't what this shit is about. But women, a lot of them, all they have to offer is a booty. That's all they got to offer. That's all they got. So all they're going to try to do is present their butt to you. Like when you see women turn, like when they turn, they taking ass pictures like this, where it's their ass and it's the face. It's a bad combination, bro. That's a woman who only believes that her ass is valuable and that's all she got. If a woman is taking pictures with her ass in the camera, she believes that her ass is her best asset. Yeah, this old dirty bastard. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's ODB. Brooklyn Zoo. But yeah, man. I'm keeping it real, man. I know nobody likes to hear these type of topics. And this is not popular. It's probably going to be like only 90 people who watch this or 100 people who watch this. I already know how this is going to go. This live's only going to be like 100 people and shit. And it ain't going to. But I don't care. At least somebody's going to hear. Thick is only good for sexual use only. And then, I'm going to be honest. Let me talk about thick sex. Because I done been with a bunch of thick girls. Thick girls are not healthy, so they can't keep up physically in the bed. Some can, but most thick girls, I'm not talking about the ones who are fit with nice butts and stuff. I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about healthy and fit. I ain't talking about the Amazon beautiful woman with the nice butt and she got the perfect shape. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the thick girl. I'm thick. You know, she's thick all around, but she got a nice butt, nice big boobs, but she got a big, thick midsection, the thick girls. You know, she's not fat. I'm not talking about a fat woman. I'm talking about thick, that borderline between that fat and fit, that borderline. Those type women in the bed tap out quick because they're unhealthy. So you could be in a good stroke position, you're stroking her, and she gonna stop you. She gonna pull you back. She gonna push you down, push you off. She gonna stop. And I'm not being rough with women. I'm very loving. But they can't physically stand up on their toes. They can't ride it the way they supposed to ride it. They want you to just They want to lay on their back or they want to bend over. That's all they got. And I've been with enough to tell y'all this. You know, yes, there's some who can do a lot, and God bless the thick women who can. But most of them get tired. They start sweating. They be like, "Ooh, baby, you ain't done yet. Ooh, shit, you done? Ooh, we, you good? Oh God!" Like they can't take it because they're not fit. They're not healthy. And then you have a slim woman who will jump on it, spin on it, jump around, jump on it, break your shit, bend your shit because she's going so crazy on it. You have a slim woman bend your shit, about to snap it because she's riding you so good, so crazy. So it's a big myth that we've been lying to the fat women and the thick women we've been dealing with. It's a fucking myth that we've been lying to them so much to make them feel comfortable just so we can keep having sex with them. But the thinner, slimmer women are way good and bad. I'm just gonna keep it real. The ones I was with, they was good and bad because they were fit. They were trying movements, trying shit, moving around. I was able to lift them, move around. It was better. It's better. Now, sex with a thick woman is wonderful, it's beautiful, it's nice, it's woody woody whoop. But you can't lift no 200-some pound woman. I could pick you up, but I can't pick you up and squat you and power lift you on it like that. I can't pick you up and switch to positions like I want to. It's always got to be a coordinated thing. Like, hey, baby, come on. Turn around. Lift up. Come on. Spin over for me. Come on. It ain't no... With a fit woman, you could... See, me, I'm a big guy. For a fit woman, I could pick her up, spin her, turn her, put her down, lay her up, pick her back, turn her. And I could control it a little bit more. Thick women, you ain't getting nothing but from the front, from the leg up, with the side, on laying on their side with the leg up. And I call the leg up on the side, I call that the beached whale. You know when whales wash up on the shore? You know when whales wash up on the shore and they have sea lions be having sex and that's what laying on the side and one leg up, that's the equivalent of, I call that beached whale, man. And I hated the beached whale position. The beached whale position is sad. It's sad. Beached whale with a thick woman will make you not want to have sex. If you're getting that beached whale with a thick woman, it'll make you not want it no more. That beached whale, I do not like the beached whale position. And then when they want you to finish, they're going to get on and bend over and give you the butt and bend over. And that's how they want you to finish. That shit is a 3-trick pony with a thick chick, man. Maybe 4-trick, they might be able to give you some head or something, but it's limited. Very limited. But a healthy woman who eats right, who's fit, who drinks right, who's living right, she's fit. She can do more. And I'm not just talking about sex. I'm just saying there's a plus side to a woman being healthy. Sexually, she's better off. Physically, she's better off. Mentally, she's better off. She's going to be less stressed because the stress of being overweight is like, come on, man, y'all got to stop. We got to stop lying to our women like it's good for them to be fat. It's not good. It's good for them to be fit. Look, it's good to be fit. Like me, I got a little bit of fat. A little bit. I don't have a lot. And I'm not in the gym every day. I don't claim to be the most cut man, but bro, I'm cut. I got a little bit of muscle. I'm not fat. You know what I mean? I'm not fat. I'm not a fat man. And I'm a vegetarian. I'm not fat. I'm not claiming to be this. I don't care, my nigga. I'm not claiming to be the sexiest man and all that. I'm not. But what I'm saying to the women is, we don't want y'all fat no more, man. We dealt with it for so long. Y'all are dying because of it. Let's keep it real, man. Our black women are dying because of the food they're putting in their mouth. Our black women are in their 50s. They be living like older women because of the food they put in their mouth. Our men be dying in their 40s and 50s because of the food they put in their mouth. This is sad. You ain't got the wherewithal to understand that a pork chop ain't no good for you. You don't got the wherewithal to understand that chitlins and shit like that and pork rinds and shit like that ain't no good for you. You don't got the wherewithal to understand that sodas are not good for you. You don't got the wherewithal. Excess amounts of sugar is no good. You don't got the understanding of this. You got to get some understanding about yourself. You know about clocking that tea. I had a girl I was on the phone with FaceTime the other day. She told me, clock it. I said, man, don't do that shit to me. Clock it. Don't do that shit to me. Don't clock nothing to me. Don't clock now. I don't want to hear no clock, no tea, no fingertips clacking. I don't want to hear that shit. That's mental illness talk. Clock that tea. The fuck does that mean? You better speak English to me, baby. I can't understand clock that tea. I understand the lingo. Yeah, but don't do that shit. We need to wake up. Our women got to wake up. We need to go back to reality instead of trying to clock that tea and shit like that. We got to stop doing all this crazy insanity. All these new agendas they keep presenting to you. It's not nothing cute about it. It's not cute to get butt lifts and lip boosters and shit. I just showed y'all. Yeah, clock that tea. You don't know what that is. You don't deal with black women. See, I deal with black women. I deal with black women. Clock that tea. That's some black women shit, man. And I love black women. You feel me? I deal with black women. And they clocking that tea right now, man. I swear to God, they clocking that tea. You know what I mean? Black women is clocking that motherfucking tea. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I'll say this because I'm on my live real quick. Feed that guinea pig and get on out of here, please. Ma'am, I love you. I'll be out there in a little bit. Hear that? Give me a second, man. I'm talking about clocking that tea right now. Hey, y'all just do what you're doing, man. I'm almost done. Yeah, man. So I'm a single dad too. I'm a single father, man. So you gotta excuse me, man. I'm a single father. I'm raising 3 children by myself, man. Daughter, son, man. You know what I mean? 12-year-old daughter, 8-year-old son, this 5-year-old about to be 6, man. You know, shit is real right now, man. You know, it's real out here for the real ones, man. That's why I'm talking as a real man, trying to tell the women, like, we don't want this bullshit no more. Y'all gotta wake up. That lazy, unhealthy lifestyle where you can just do what you want, wear bonnets and all that. That shit is disgusting, man. We don't want that no more, man. I'll take a woman with a bonnet, yes. But when we wake up, when you get up in the morning and you get on, yes. When you go about your day, take that shit off your head. You know? See, this the thing. Our black culture has put things like hair, nails, makeup, shoes, and vanity. We've put that shit before reality. You would have a young black girl who was sick. This is mental illness. Let me tell y'all, real mental illness. You will have a young black girl who will go to a beauty salon, right? Or hair parlor, hair salon, whatever. Get her hair done for 6 to 8 hours. Sometimes 10 hours it takes. Sometimes longer than 10 hours. They will get their hair done for average of 2 to 10 hours, right? And then put their head in a bag and don't even show it or present it until they go on somewhere where they want to be presenting it special, like show off. somewhere they want to show off at, like a school, a church, a club, shit like that. What kind of mental? And then let me talk about the deep layer of the mental illness. Then the hair that they putting on their head and getting done is usually not even their hair. If you're getting your own hair done, braids, that's cool. Hairstyle, that's cool. But if it's not your hair, and then you get some fake hair put on your head for hours, then you put a bag on your shit and don't reveal your shit until you go somewhere that you want to show off, that's mental illness, y'all. That's fucking mental illness. Just like the materialism that we teach our kids. We go out and we spend unreasonable amounts of money on products like shoes and clothes, right? We will go out and waste unreasonable amounts of shoes and clothes, and we will, because we spent so much money on it, we teach bullshit values to our children. Because you spent so much money on those shoes for your child, you put bullshit value on it and tell your child, don't get those dirty. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't play in them. Don't do nothing in them. Just show them off as a trophy. Have them on your feet like a trophy. But mama, I want to play basketball. When you play basketball in the new Jordans, I'll kick your ass. This is what the parents say to their children. And you know why? Because they are using their materialism and they're passing on their materialisticness on to their fucking children. So they're putting a curse onto their children. School shoes, all that shit. You can't wear them but nowhere but school. Then your kid get them dirty after the first week of school. I ain't buying you no more of them shit. That's what you get. You know, if you don't keep them clean, I ain't buying you. Like, that shit is fucked up. You're teaching your child to glorify their shoes. Now, the children, let me tell y'all how deep that shit goes. Now, when that happens, when your mama puts the battery of materialism in the child's back, now the child's running around with a rag, licking the shoes and keep wiping smudges off on it. Every smudge he gets, because he's a child, he's gonna get smudges. Somebody's gonna step on his shoes. As a child, they're walking around with rags wiping their shoes. As a child, if somebody steps on their shoes, I've seen people beat people up because their shoes got stepped on. Because their mom and their daddy taught them materialism, so they valued the shoes over the experience that they're supposed to be learning in school. So they beating each other up for fucking school shoe scuffing. I done seen the materialism breed into hatred. I done seen the material. Bro, you done spill some of my new shirt. Bop. I done seen this shit with my own eyes. We teach our children we teach our children trash values. Trash values. We're giving our children no values. You better not mess your hair up in your shoes. Why? Because you spent a bunch of money on that shit. Well, why'd you spend a bunch of money on it? Because you want them to look like they this or that. See, this is the sick mentality of our people. And until we wake up and snap out of this sick mentality of materialism, bullshit, low vibration mentality, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. This is why a lot of our women are fat, obese, and out of shape. Because they think it's okay as long as they give you some ass. They think as long as they give you some head, give you some ass, and cook you a meal, they think that's all that's life is about. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Real men, I don't want no ass no more. I don't want just sex no more. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I do like sex is one of the best feelings in life, but the reason why I've been abstinent for a whole year. I've been a year without a woman on purpose. You know why? I got my kids first off. I'm taking care of 3 kids by myself, and I work and I do my podcast. I do all this shit on my YouTube, because right now I'm live on YouTube as well. Big Bad A on YouTube. So I'm doing all this shit, and I'm staying busy, and as I got out of that weakness for a woman, weakness for vagina, after I got out of the weakness for vagina, where I wanted to smell it and make love and all that shit, you know, and eat it and all that shit. Once I got the vagina out of my system, I realized I was not a slave for the relationship. I was a slave for vagina. And I was addicted to sex. I was in a relationship and I was addicted to sex, and also deeper than being addicted to sex, because I wasn't addicted to sex. I was addicted to my partner. But I'm gonna tell y'all about sex, women. Let me tell y'all women about sex. Y'all cannot keep up with the sex drive of a man. You can't. I was married for a long time. And a woman can't keep up with a healthy man's sex drive. It's not happening. It just doesn't happen. Like, a woman can't keep up with a man's sex drive. So this is why I'm telling y'all. And women get pregnant and have babies and shit. So this is why I believe real men, not regular men, not average men, not all men. I believe real men should have more than one wife. I do. I believe that real men should have more than one woman, because one woman in the modern day times doesn't have what it takes to fulfill her role as a wife. They don't have it. And I hate that I'm saying this, but it's the truth. I've been with a bunch of women. None of them have what it takes to fulfill the role of a man and being with a man and taking care of the family and this. Like, bro, after a while, they're going to give up, because a woman doesn't understand that it's a nonstop process. Life is a nonstop. Life, not marriage, not a wedding, not a relationship. Life is a nonstop process until the day you die. Until the day you die, you gotta eat, sleep, shit. Until the day you die, you gotta work. Until the day you die, you gotta provide. You gotta make a way. You gotta hunt. You gotta cook. You gotta clean. Until the day you die, you gotta cook and clean. Until the day you die, you gotta be healthy. Until the day you die, you gotta maintain your body. Until the day you die. So women need to understand that relationship is about constant general upkeeps. And most women of today don't have what it takes to do it. They don't. It's just not in them. They weren't taught how to be wives. They weren't shown how. They don't have good examples of it. Nobody in public's telling them about it. There's nobody showing the average women what they're supposed to be doing with their existence. There's a bunch of men trying to use women to better their agendas. That's what's going on right now. There's a bunch of weak men or strong men, it don't matter. There's a bunch of men trying to use women to further their agendas. You want to be the vice president of America? You want to be the vice president of my company? You want to be the marketing VP of this company? You want to be the manager of this company? All these positions that women are given. They're only given to further drive the agendas of these men, whoever there's employing them. So all that shit is bullshit. Those jobs and all that shit women are doing with their life is bullshit, because there's nothing that a woman is supposed to be doing that is more important than being a mother and raising a family and being the nurturer and the teacher of the next generation. There's nothing on this planet that is more important for a woman to be doing than that. But they've doing everything except that. So that's why I say this lazy new breed of thick/fat women that we are stuck dealing with, they're not good. They're not suitable. They're not even good to get pregnant, because if you get a thick woman pregnant, she's going to be overweight during her pregnancy. And we know overweight pregnancy makes a woman at risk. An overweight pregnancy makes the child at risk. So what we have to do is stop eating the way we was raised. What we have to do is unlearn everything you was taught as a child and reassess your life. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna be stuck in this thick, I'm sexy, I'm cute, I'm bold, you gonna love me regardless, just like I love my mama. You don't love your mama if you don't love me. You don't love women if you don't love me. You hate women, you're gay if you don't like me. No, 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 no. Niggas is not gay because they don't want to have sex with overweight women. Come on, man. And once a man has made babies with you, we love you and we're stuck with you. So we ain't trying to leave you, but we don't want to just be stuck dealing with a lazy, overweight woman. And just like you don't want a fat, overweight man. Let's keep it real. You don't want a fat, overweight man. Thank you so much for that glitter badge. You don't want a fat, overweight man. And we don't want a fat, overweight woman. So we should stop with this fake borderline obesity acceptance because it's not healthy. If your wife's obese, help her out. Get her out of there. Make her some smoothies. You know what I mean? Start drinking smoothies. Y'all's favorite spot should be the smoothie spot. Because I guarantee you, no matter what weight any woman is, women love smoothies. And I love smoothies. Boy, me and my kids love smoothies. Every time I get paid, we go to the smoothie shop. Every time. That's one of our payday rituals. Smoothie shop. Y'all show some love when you come in on that TikTok. Hit that like button, man, for real. YouTube, hit that like button as well, man. We hitting, man. Y'all know this is the real content, man. I'm not speaking no hate towards my women. I'm motivating her and trying to get to the next level. We're tired of the obesity. We're tired of the laziness. You see a bunch of women nowadays, they take pictures from the shoulders up because they are too big to do a whole body picture. It's not right, man. It's not right. It's not right. And then you choose to put that shit in your mouth. You know what's going on. But people don't care no more. We're living in a state of mind where people have lost it. They've lost all sanity, all of it. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This lazy breed of women that we're stuck to deal with, this thick, booty obsessed woman that we're stuck to deal with, it's not good for us, man. I used to have to tell one of my exes, stop twerking. Stop shaking your ass so much. Yo, stop shaking your ass so much. I was like, yo, it's more to you than that. I used to have to say that shit all the time. Stop shaking your ass. It's more to you than that. You got more skills than that. It's more to you than that. I used to say that, like, but guess what? You can't want more for somebody than they fucking want for themselves. You could lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. That's why when I be doing my podcast, I know sometimes I'll be wasting my time. Because I know people don't give a fuck. They ain't got the discipline. They don't have the capacity to understand what I be saying sometimes. Because I be thinking so far ahead, I be trying to save all of us. Not just 2, 3 of us. I'm trying to save all of us. Because if we all start thinking better, we all start making better choices. And we all start making better choices, then we'll be in a better world. It's simple. If you want to change the world, all you got to do is change your mind. Because if you change your mind, I change mine, everybody change their minds and get on a positive vibration, then the world will be changed. But people don't want to change. They want to stay the same. No, I like my butt the way it is. It's nice and fat. Okay. I done seen beautiful, thick women go overweight. I done seen a slim woman go from perfectly fit to a can of biscuits. I done seen it happen, man. I done seen a woman go perfectly fit to a can of open biscuits. The one you spin open and poof. Yeah. And that shit is not cute, man. And just because a man has sex with you does not mean that he wants to be with you. You got to stop being so free with the coochie, man. Y'all don't hear all these women out here saying they having sex with 1,000 men, having sex with 100, body count 100, body count 80, body count 50. These are regular women with body counts of 50 and 80 and 20 and 30 and 40. And man, what the fuck? These are young 20-some-year-old women, 24, 25, 26, body count of 50. Man, get out of here, man. Baby, I'm gonna have to call you later. I'll see you later, baby. You had how many dudes you been with? Only 50. Only 50. Oh shit, that's what's. Hey man, my dick don't even work no more. I'm gonna see you later. My dick don't work. I turned it off. I'm sorry, baby. I can't get up. I'm sorry. Blame it on the ED. And I ain't never had ED a day in my life. I could blow on my shit. It's gonna go fakata. So I'll ED you in a minute. You goddamn talking about you got a 50 body count. Oh, you better lie to me. You better lie to me. A woman better lie to me. And I ain't even too much gonna ask you like in the heat of the moment, but I'm gonna ask you how many men. I'm gonna buy what? That's a general question, especially when we get up into the ages, man. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. When you get up into your ages, bro, you don't want a woman who ain't been who been with too many men, and then you don't want a woman who ain't been with enough. So she gotta have that perfect balance. Cause if a woman is older, say if a woman is in her upper 30s or 40s, and ain't been with nothing but like two dudes, something wrong with her motherfucking ass. Unless she was married. Unless she was married. But say if a woman is 30s or 40s and she been with 75 dudes. It's too many. It's too many. That's a revolving door. That's a front door, back door, side to side. That's a nigga climbing through the window, a nigga jumping out the window. That's a nigga going out the garage. It's a nigga coming into the back door while niggas hitting in front of the front door like, bro, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I can't do a woman with 75 and 50 bodies, but I can't do that, man. You don't have orgies and threesomes, and man, I can't do nothing with that, man. I can't do nothing with that, man. And I'm gonna say this: at my age, it's gonna be real hard to find a woman like, cause I don't want a virgin, but I don't want no hoe either. So it's gonna be real hard to find a woman who's not a virgin, but not a hoe. That's gonna be a hard thing to find in my age. So that's why with men, facts. Hit your inbox. You hit my inbox. I don't know what you're talking about. You hit my inbox. If you need to tell me something, DM me, inbox me. I don't even do TikTok like that. So if you got something to say, inbox me. Just got a #1 glitter badge. Glitter badge. Whatever the glitter badge is, thank you for the glitter badge. I don't know what that is. So I'm new to TikTok, man. I'm new to that shit. Thank you for that, though. Yeah, man. But yeah, I just say this because I've dealt with a lazy, thick woman for a long time, and I realized You were lied to and you were tricked. Life is hard for you now. Nobody wants to do nothing but pump and dump you, and it's getting bad. And in order to save yourself, you can revert. You can stop eating the bullshit. Stop eating so much meat. Come down to a healthy weight, and then you can get back on the market, the dating market. You can. It's never too late though. You know, a lot of people, especially a lot of women, once you get big and stuff, you get comfortable, get a nice booty and shit, nice boobs. You think that's comfortable and cute, but um, if you can't run a mile without falling out and being tired, you're in trouble. And I say this to men all the time. Like I work with young men and shit, and I motivate them. I'm like, hey, man, if you can't run a mile straight, you're gonna die. You're not gonna be able to make it. Like because no matter what happens, you need to at least be able to run a mile, at least jog a mile straight. Like come on now. But it's your big homie, Big Bad A. I could talk about this shit all night because I love women, bro. Like I am a womanologist, man. I love women, you know. And I don't like to see where they're at right now because, like, I don't like to see this. Like, it's like they're being eaten up and chewed out and swallowed, bro, and they don't realize it. They're not listening to real men, and they're not developing, they're not growing. You know, I don't like to see this shit, man. And women like to think they know everything and they're better and best and all that, but that's not true. Because a lot of women will go on vacations with random men for money, put themselves in danger, put themselves in harm's way. A lot of women go out their way to get flew out and get boo-booed on in Dubai, peed on, all kind of crazy stuff. Women are going through, putting themselves through torment and torture just to get money. You know, they're doing OnlyFans and doing this different weird sexual stuff with different men and stuff and recording it. Like recording their own, essentially recording their own prostitution and stuff. And it's getting to the point where if women don't change, they're only gonna be used and needed for sex. And that's not good. That's not good. Women have to get out of that. They have to rise back up again. So their only position is not a sexual position. And I'm talking about in the grand scheme of things. I'm not talking about these fake vice presidents that y'all think mean something. I'm not talking about these fake actors that you think mean something. I'm not talking about these fake politicians that you think mean something. These fake athletes that you think mean something. Because you hear the girl Angel Reese every day complaining that she's not getting money and she's a fucking WNBA superstar. So what you need to understand is these fake positions that these girls are playing, these women, these ladies are playing in our society is not fulfilling them. They're not fulfilled by these fake roles. That tennis girl, the black and Asian tennis girl, is the most depressed person on the fucking planet right now. And that's because she wants to be in a relationship, a loving, nurturing relationship with a man. She don't want to fucking play tennis. She got a whole child with a nigga and can't even do nothing but co-parent because she's mentally unstable. This world's broken our women and destroyed them and given them fake positions so they can have a gap placeholder in their lives because they're not doing what their God made them to do. And they're not going to be fulfilled, and it's not good. And if real men and real people like me don't speak up about it, we're going to keep watching women die alone. We're going to keep watching women die without partners. I can't take this shit no more. Tired of watching women dying without partners. I'm tired of watching grandmothers and great aunties and shit being alone, so they got to keep popping up at the house every other function. They got to keep popping up every other day because they ain't got nobody to bother. So they keep coming over your house. They keep coming over and bothering you because they ain't got no man. They want to butt in about your relationship because they ain't got no man. Your great auntie keeps trying to tell you how to be a wife, but she ain't got no man. We need to stop seeing this because great auntie let herself go. Great auntie didn't know how to be a woman and she didn't know how to chill and relax and be in her feminine energy. Great auntie didn't know how to be a mama. She wanted to be a man and go out and provide and work and this and that. Now look, strong and alone. I'm done, y'all. It's your motherfucking big homie, Big Daddy. I said what I said. Y'all better share this one. Cause this ain't gonna go far like they wanted to. Cause ain't nobody ready for this. Share this one, please, somebody. Share this one. I know it's a bold one, and it's gonna make they don't love me because I shared this raunchy guy on YouTube. Share this one. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share my. Hold on, let me share it real quick. Yep, I'm back. I had to share. Yep, I'm back. I had to share that on my Facebook. I'm not playing no games, bruh. You got all these big obese women talking about they thick, forcing you to try to be with them. Hell no. Stop eating so much. You see me, I'm drinking black coffee. Stop eating so much. Stop putting a bunch of bull crap in your body. I'm drinking black coffee. When I get off here, I'm gonna snack. Cause I got some snacks and shit, but bruh, I had a vegetable taco for dinner. Stop snacking so fucking much. Stop snacking. My kids had chicken and fries. I had a vegetable taco for dinner. Stop fucking snacking so much. Stop eating so much. It's your big homie, Big Betty, man. Share this shit, man. I know. I'm sorry. It's your big homie, though. I got to.